Good morning, here we are again on the wheel as usual, same thing, different day. This is day 5 and really happy to say that the wheel feels alive. It's starting to be dialed in and I've played with the settings just a little bit, enough to know that there's quite a bit of room actually to adjust your setup on this wheel. And you know, I haven't even really started to dive in much into what I could do, but there's plenty already. So I thought today I'm just going to burn some kilometers just to feel a few new settings that I've made, and I'll talk about them on the way. We might have some weather to contend with, so that's going to be the day today. Thanks for rolling with me again on my channel. So in a video back, I went down, my first bunch of stairs on the wheel, and yeah, it had a different response than I think I was looking for. Yeah, well, basically what I was used to, so not really what I was looking for. But yeah, the dampener was really a lot more solid. There was less rebound, and that was just on what I'd done on my wheel straight from the box. So I hadn't done too much. So I'm not sure if you're going to get your wheel, your V13, and that might be in the same condition, but I can run through what mine was. And initially I was quite a bit worried about touching the dampener because I'm like some of you out there. I'm not the most mechanical minded. I can do jobs, I actually like it, but I usually get my hand caught somewhere and screws drop places, and I always have 10 bits left that I never should. So I'm that kind of worker. I do have systems and I work hard, but I just do it wrong or messy, or it's just me. It's just luck sometimes. Just have that kind of thing. So you've got this new wheel out of the box. It's taken a long time to get, and it's finally arrived at your door, and it charges and it balances and you ride it. I guess you're a little bit reluctant to just go start diving in and playing with it. Well, I am. Some people are. You okay, dude? Yeah, okay, cool. Good luck, yeah. Just raining. I guess that's why you want to have an IP rating. You don't want to be waiting for the weather if you need to be places, so that's another win for this wheel. I guess you saw that back there. Good luck to that gentleman. But, a bit of the PEV community spirit right there. I think if you see somebody on the side and they've got something electric, but you can at least find out if they're okay. Maybe they just had an off, or they need some help, or they don't have a phone. Any of that, I guess, Yeah, so look, I was reluctant to play with many of the settings. I just wanted to get it rolling, get myself some kilometers under the belt, see how it rolled and try to iron out the bugs. And I wanted to feel how it felt first. I think I did the same with the V11. I went into it knowing nothing, and I just rode and thought that's good. And then as I learned to improve it, I thought that's gooder. And every time I learned to improve something, it just got gooder and gooder until it was better. And that's kind of my goal with this. So we're going to put the rain to the test a little bit and see how this wheel goes out in the weather, I guess. I didn't really kit up for this. My headset actually isn't always, it's not that waterproof. My headset microphone actually, in fact, probably not at all. But I think it's just a little sun shower. Alright, yeah, day 5 with the wheel. It's going really well. What can I say? I mean, most people know that it's a good wheel, and it's pretty early for me to start, going in depth on the features. I'm not much of a tech guy, so I don't know all the ins and outs about how it works. I just know that it works. I was trying to keep it all clean, but it's getting a little bit dusty. But yeah, look, in case you haven't seen it, this is the stand. I'll put it up here. Yoink. Yeah, it's going really well. I actually like the tyre. I can't complain. I think you saw me ducking and weaving on it before. They call it a Yuanqing tyre. But it got a bit of dust, no scratches yet. I need to get home and give it a good clean. But you know, this is straight out of the box. I haven't touched anything other than put some air in the tyre, put some air in the sliders, pop the seat on, stand on. At the moment my pedal, I've got brake assist at 85% and I've got speed assist at 85%. And what I think it does, it just makes it a little bit floaty. It's kind of, I'm not sure yet whether I could say it's like hardness and softest setting, but a bit more extreme. When you get up into that high end, when you brake and when you brake and when you accelerate, it kind of feels a little bit floaty and gives you a bit of tilt as well. So it really helps you just get into it. I'm not sure if I like it or not yet. It kind of feels like pedal dip, I guess. So some people like that, some people don't. But yeah, no complaints from me. A little bit heavy. I've been working out, so we'll get back on the road. Don't want to see, there's people coming. I don't like people, so I'm going to go. Yeah, so hi, welcome to my channel again. It's Ford and back, and I'm out on my INMOTION V13 electric unicycle. Just wanted to do another video. Always want to do another video, but I thought, you know, coming into 400, 500 kilometers the first week with this wheel, I thought it would be a good time to just try to gather my thoughts. And yeah, it's amazing. I mean, everybody knows it's really getting good reviews. There's plenty of guys out. There's some really good testers on YouTube doing some in-depth reviews, and they go over more of the features. But just as a user and somebody that's out on the wheel, yeah, it's great. It's definitely the experience I wanted. But yeah, this is my second electric unicycle. So I think if you were going into this with as your first, or even an upgrade if you don't use your other unicycle too often, this could be a bit of a learning curve. You know, you may, I guess for that first month, you may be thinking, what did I do? It's definitely a heavy weapon, and it takes a little bit of, yeah, a little bit of skill to keep it tame, I guess, especially when you start to get into those higher speeds. It's not really skill, you just need the muscle memory, you need the leg strength, you need to not panic. You need to know how to get out of a situation, or how to know that a situation might be coming up ahead. So all of the things, you know, the experience that you get, I guess, with other wheels comes into play with something like this. Oh, good. Okay. Yep.
Recording.
Yeah, well, I was just about to talk about how my wheel sometimes pulls to the side, and I guess it did quite a lot. If you look at this whole slide here, hang on, yeah, that's all me. Pretty good, actually. So look, my wheel actually fared up pretty well. I lost a GRIZZLA pad reflector. The pedals have got some scrape. And now I've got a bit of character on the wheel. But those bars seem to take it well. It's balanced well. Might just check my phone and just do the diagnosis, just to make sure everything's okay there. A little bit shaky, you know, I'd been through that before. I could sort of feel that happening. It just started to take a line that I couldn't pull out of at that speed. It locks in. And yeah, I tried to just sort of back off a little bit, but it just didn't happen. So yeah, gear up. So I'm just going to go into the app and do a diagnostics. But yeah, I've also stuffed my camera. So yeah, the Insta360 camera is dead. Yep. Damn. So anyway, not sure about my jersey too. I put on my nice jersey, but I've got my Leart Air Fit Light. So I'm just going into my vehicle settings. It seems to be balancing fine, but I thought I'd just check this out before we keep rolling. So if I go into diagnosis, no known errors. It's the kind of thing I wanted to see. Now I don't think I had my error log going, but that was, I guess you could call it user error. So yeah, I'm going to get rolling, go and check things out a little more. I'll just take it easy getting to roll on the wheel again. I feel okay because I had the Leart body armour underneath. It's like a bulletproof vest. But yeah, I guess, look, I've got a hole in my Leart 3DF light, so that took a graze. The gloves took a graze. Don't know how the helmet looks. And my back feels like it felt something. But all in all, that was pretty lucky, huh?